What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to today's Clash of Clans video. We are going to be attacking today with the mass lava hounds. We ask you guys what you want to see. We've done the mass golems. That one was incredible. I'll be sure to link that at the end of this video if you missed it. We did the mass witches, and Dom de Flip requested 8 lava hounds, 8 loons, and 11 bat spells. Now that comment got 65 likes. If you want me to use your attack strategy, be sure to let me know down in the comments what you would like me to attack with in Legends League, and we'll try and make it happen. Be sure to like the comments that you want to see, because the highest voted comments are the ones that we will be using. So there we are. That is today's attack strategy, but we have a live war attack, which we are going to do first. So I do have plenty of lava hounds cooking up in the background. I've got to be honest, I think that 11 bat spells will be hard, so I am going to start with 6 bat spells, couple of freeze spells, going to go with some rage as well, but towards the end of the video, the final attack will be just as Dom de Flip requested, all 11 bat spells. So, Legends League is what we're going to get onto in a second. Which base are we going to attack? It is this one, base number 23. Now, if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell for daily Clash of Clans videos. Now, Madness attacked this base. He broke in with the wrecker down here, managed to take all of this with the regular part of the attack, but he missed this multi-inferno, and that kind of cost him, took a lot of bat spells. So I'm going to break in towards this multi-inferno, try and come straight down here to the town hall, try and use my bats to sweep this area, because clearly it worked for him, and then from there we can hopefully get to this multi-inferno afterwards. The only thing I'm looking at here, guys, is this multi-inferno. I've only got 2 freeze spells. I might be fortunate to get through that with 2 freeze, because I've got to freeze this wizard tower initially. We'll see. I think I might be fortunate to get through that, but let's give it a try. We're ready to go. We are in now for the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. This is my army composition. We're in, no turning back now. So the idea is I'm first going to put a P.E.K.K.A. here in order to create the funnel. Not quite where I wanted it to go, but oh well. One here with the king, and they will push the funnel on the other side of the base. Then I'm just going to wait a brief second before we start with anything else. I want the king and P.E.K.K.A. to move down, over, and around. So now let's start with the wrecker from here. Once they are going, let's go with the P.E.K.K.A.s moving forward. We can then go with the healers coming in as well as the wrecker moves in, and then I will have the queen to directly target that area with the bowlers. They should all move into the base. The Grand Warden is there. We can use a rage spell early on. King is very nicely getting around that side. We can actually use an archer up there to help out, because hey, why not? The jump spell, I'm actually going to use it here to push everything forward. Grand Warden's ability I'm going to use now through the Eagle Artillery, and I'm actually going to start with the bats, because the multi-inferno there, you might be able to see, is distracted by the other troops, and the king is distracting the wizards. I've had to use the freeze early because the wizard tower swapped, and because the multi is distracted, it means the bats are getting through quite nicely. Just saving onto this final rage spell, see where I think I'm going to need it, but this is looking good, guys. The P.E.K.K.A.s, I think, are where I'm going to have to use it, because the bats are going to quickly go down to the Giga Bomb if we're not careful. Yeah, I'm going to save the rage for the P.E.K.K.A.s, and hopefully we've got enough time to get through this. P.E.K.K.A.s trying to go to the outside of the base, but this is my job to now use the king and the wizards to push everything on the outside of the base down. As you can see, that will now drive the P.E.K.K.A.s. There they go, back through the base to the defenses, and that is what we need. This is looking good, guys. This final rage is going to mean that the P.E.K.K.A.s, where are they going? No, the Grand Warden took out that Tesla, and it meant that they've redirected. But once we get up to this area, now let's use the rage. Look, I've put it a little bit forward to allow the P.E.K.K.A.s to quickly take down the wall and get in there. They weren't going to take a lot of damage initially, but then the healers move into it, and now it is almost a given. Look at that king. Look at that MVP king, guys. Flying, well, I say flying, walking around the base. He is still going, finally goes down to a giant bomb, but he was the MVP because it meant that the P.E.K.K.A.s, again, went in and through the base here, and they didn't come around the outside. So that little minor tweak, which we discussed, making sure I got into that multi, has made the difference. The P.E.K.K.A.s do have to get through 2 more layers of walls walls here, we might get caught out on time. There's 4 of them, so I'm kind of hoping they've got enough firepower to get through these buildings. They all need to go for the same layer of wall. They're caught in the tornado trap. Can they hit the wall here? Come on, Peckers, make a swipe for it. 10 seconds. Are we really going to have a time fail? Come on, they've split. They've gone to different buildings, and it is going to be a 3 stars right on the buzzer to start this video. Wow, that was epic. We are still going to lose the war, unfortunately, but let's move across to the lava loon attack strategy. We're not using balloons in this one. Let's actually get a couple of more minions in there, and then I think we go for, I'm going to go with the blimp, another lava hound, and a rage. So let's go ahead and request that, guys. Let's go battle blimp with a lava hound and loons and a rage spell. Now the reason for that is I'll have 2 rage, one either side, freeze spells for anything else, bat spells coming through the middle. But the next attack, before we move on to the exact one that Dom the Flip said in that of all of the bat spells, why don't we just see how many hounds we can actually fit? So we can get 9 I thought we could get 10. You can only get 9? I guess so, yeah. With 5 minions. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. Do we just go all bat spells now as well? I feel like maybe we should. Maybe we should just do all bat spells alongside this. And then, yeah. I think that's pretty good, guys. Let's come back when we are ready to attack with the mass lava hounds. Okay guys, we are ready to go. Now I am not feeling too confident about this attack strategy. I'm really not. All hounds. It really depends on what base we come up against, and in Legends League, because you don't know, it could be a nightmare. Now you can see that the minion is only level 7, it is not maxed. So actually what I'm going to do is use one of the power potions, because I never really need them. We get them within the season challenges, so it's really just a free potion. I've got more to pick back up, and it does mean that for the 20 minions, they are now max level. That could be a big difference when you only have 20 minions. So be sure to leave a like if you enjoy this one. Let me know the strategies that you want to see. Oh boy. But let's see what we have for this one. Single target infernos. I guess that's okay for the minions coming through. We might... How far is that air defense from the archer tower? Yeah, we might be fortunate actually. They might just be in range. I'm going to keep the blimp to try and get to the town hall at the end, but we don't actually have any, what am I trying to say here? Troops within it to take it out, really. Where do we break in from, I think? Let's go from this side with the king and the queen and try and take out the enemy queen first. This is going to be a quick attack. I do not have to worry about time here, really. I can just do what I want to do, and I'm just trying to thin out the base just a little bit here. I'm going to use my king's ability because I don't want my queen to walk. I'd like her to go in the base here with the king, which she should now. Go into the base, queen. Yes, she does. Now you can see we're just kind of stripping apart the side of the base, which this is good. It's going to focus our fire of the minions into the center, and I'm just taking my time. Again, it's going to be a very quick attack once we get these lava hounds in, so we can kind of wait and let the queen do her thing. But look at this. If she moves up to the top of the base, this is going to be even better. Wow, this hero dive has gone incredibly well. Typical that we do get the skeleton trap pop when the single gets onto. Don't take down that air defense, queen. No, that's going to push my lava hounds in the wrong direction now. Oh, ouch. We might actually, we're gonna have to come in from this side, because all of these archer towers will take out our minions if not. So change of plan, guys. We're coming in from this side of the base instead. Then once we have that down, let's get the minions in. Get a good push of them in the middle. And then the bats coming through. Wow, this is nuts. This is nuts. Let's go with... I really don't know what to go with here. I don't want to use the freeze too quickly because we've got more than enough coming through. Let's use a rage here. A rage here. Let's sneak that blimp in towards the center, and we will freeze the Giga Bomb, actually. Once we get to the middle, we'll freeze the Giga Bomb. Let's freeze it now. Let's use the Grand Warden's ability. We might get through all of this, guys, with the minions. Let's freeze again, just in case the Giga Bomb comes back alive. Oh, my word. That was incredible. Boom! That went straight down. The single inferno now goes down. We're not going to get too much further, but this is pretty impressive for mass lava hounds. The single infernos helped us, guys, because the minions would have gone down quickly, but I'm pretty happy with a 64% 2-star to kick this one off. Amazing stuff. And we moved back across. Wow, we completed event and got a book of heroes, which is pretty epic, my friends, because, oh, can we upgrade the warden? Please, please, please have something. Yes, something in the treasury where we can upgrade the Grand Warden. Boom. Have we got a book of heroes? Ah, end boost. Let's go for it. Book of Heroes. Yes, I hate that it ends the boost. That is so frustrating. Now we've got to boost him back up again. But we also have gold, which we can plow into walls. So that's pretty nice. Little bonus episode there. Little bonus part of the episode, should we say. Let me know down in the comments if you have completed the hero event and got the Book of Heroes. I think that CC worked quite nicely. So in 44 seconds, because I hate using gems to request CC troops, I don't know about you guys, let me know if you think it is overpriced. 30 seconds, that's 3 gems. Not worth it in my opinion, but we'll come back when we are ready to attack again. Okay guys, here we go with 10 Lava Hounds. Now, I've got to tell you, this attack is not working well because we only have 5 minions to clean up. We do have 2 loons in the clan castle, which means we can kind of take the town hall with that, but it's only 2 loons. The only thing we've got going for us is we have a ton of bat spells, but if the bats get in range of a wizard tower and it's not being tanked by a lava hound, then they are toast. History, goodbye. We need to use the king and the queen to either create funneling for the bats to come through a little bit easier with the defenses, or we need to use them at the end to clean up and get through to the town hall. I might go with a slammer instead of the blimp. Just depends on the base. Oh, this one could be interesting. This could be interesting. So this wizard tower and this one is in range of this air defense. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We kind of need to leave that air defense. Otherwise, our troops are going to be vulnerable as we move through. I guess not. I guess not. They might not be as vulnerable as we think. There's a lot of percentage on this side of the base, though. That's all I'm thinking. We're going to have to go with a slammer for this. Otherwise, we might not get to the town hall. I think we're relatively good getting through this area, to be honest with you guys. I'm thinking of just using my heroes on this side for the percentage. I actually think that's the best way to go, so let's go for it. I could have maybe used them at the end, guys, couldn't I? And then that way, if we had the percentage, they could have potentially been used to clean up and get to the town hall, or if not, it is what it is, guys. Let's see what happens, and let's hope that we can at least get something done here. A star would be nice. 2 stars would be beautiful. I don't think we're getting the 3. Let's keep an eye on things here. We can use the king's ability nice and early on. He's not in any range of, or I thought he wasn't going to be in range of that wizard tower. These heroes have got an incredible amount of value. I actually don't want the queen to get this air defense. Queen, don't you dare get that air defense. She's not going to. I thought for a second she might. That would have been disastrous. Okay, okay. Ah, king, what are you doing? The king takes the air defense down, which means we've lost tankage on this half of the base. What is the king playing at? Ah, that guy. Honestly. Now what do we do? We're going to have to just come in all from this side, and then that wizard tower there is going to get us, guys. It really is. Let's go for it. 9 lava hounds coming in alongside 11 bat spells once the bats want to go in. Now, what I'm doing here is saving the minions. I don't want to put the minions in yet because they will potentially get hit by the defenses. We need them to clean up after the bats. Now let's go with the slammer and the warden, because the slammer should be directly targeted to the town hall here. This is good. This is good. Oh, it's not. It's gone the wrong way, and so has the warden. Warden, where are you going? Ah, the bats went the wrong way, and we needed to put the slammer in at the top, and we'd have got the town hall as well, guys. I cannot believe it. That was our best chance of doing this. We're going to get a really high percentage. Actually, I don't know if we could have directly targeted the town hall with the slammer because of the wizard tower there. I think we would have missed it either way, but imagine if we had a blimp with loons instead. Boom, that town hall goes down, and we would have got a 77% 2-star with 10 lava hounds. We didn't actually, it would have been 9 if we had all loons, wouldn't it? But still, 77% 1-star. Give me a break, guys. That was tough. 10 lava hounds, it doesn't end well. Let's move on to the final attack. We now move on to the exact composition as requested by Dom de Flip. We have 8 lava hounds, 8 balloons, all bat spells. Now, I do have the slammer and the blimp. Again, it depends on the base as to which one I will use. If I can send the blimp to the town hall, then that might be pretty good, because we have the 8 balloons and the rage. That could take the town hall by itself. If the slammer has appropriate pathing to it, then we could use the slammer instead for added benefit. But guys, remember, I am going to link after this one the mass golem video we did. Very similar to this one, but using the ground tanks, the golems. It was extremely fun. If you guys missed it, you will want to watch it. So, if any of the strategies are to work well, I think this is the one that will actually do pretty good, because we have plenty of loons to help out. Let's just see what we can do. Again, guys, you can follow me on social media if you want kind of sneak peeks to videos and things like that. I try and put some things out there. Oh, not this base. This is not what we needed for this army composition, because we have like no tankage for our troops coming through. Look. There's so many buildings. Because it's so spread out, the air defenses are left not really doing too much for our troops. What do we do? We're kind of going to have to save the king and queen, because if we were to use them in one of these areas, then the air defense would go down, and I don't want to use them down to the bottom. So I'm going to push into the top. That means we can get the eagle early. We should be able to swarm the single inferno there, sorry. Yeah. Let's just go for it, guys. Let's just go from the top with 8 lava hounds coming in, and then the bat spells behind. Let's get them spells in. Let's get a good spread of loons. I'm going to try and just send a good chunk of them to the top. I'm going to send the battle blimp in, I think. I think that's going to be the best option here. Just waiting, and then now let's send it in alongside the Grand Warden, who will... Is he going to follow the blimp? Is he going to follow the blimp? The bats are doing tremendous. Let's get the king and queen in to distract the wizard towers on the back. Let's get a rage onto the loons coming through here. Grand Warden's ability can be used. Queen's ability. The wizard tower goes down. Let's use the king's ability. This is looking good, guys. Not too much for cleanup, but are we really going to do it? Are we going to do it? It's getting tense, guys, but I think we've got this. We've got the cleanup. Yes, it wasn't a fully maxed out base, but come on, guys. We have made up for that last attack where we had all lava hounds, 10 lava hounds. We did only take 8 in this one, but maybe this is a new strategy for this style of base, these horrible 4 corners. I mean, we've wiped it out with pretty much just 1 minute, and yeah, 1 minute 20 seconds, I would say. Let me know, maybe wind back until we started the attack, and you can let me know. Man, that was epic. Keep the subscriber submitted suggestions coming in down in the comments. Be sure to leave a like if you've enjoyed this one, and hey, if you want to watch the video with mass golems, it is right here on your screen. Go ahead and watch that one because it was super fun. But until next time, guys, peace out.